deeply. Out. Exhale through the nose. And as you feel your center coming into play, it's welcome to GuESPers. It's the comedy podcast where Alex,
And Mason.
whom I had a mild heart attack, learned to. Oops, I forgot a part. We strengthen our relationship by training to read. I don't know what I'm doing.
Trying to lead.
Read each other's minds.
You're one of the aliens from the fencing tournament from last week.
Oh god, yeah, the kendo tournament. Intergalactic kendo tournament. Catch me, Japanese Greg, out here in the fucking... Alright, anyway, since I botched that real bad, welcome to GuESPers. There's only one rule, it's no copyrighted material. And as you might have inferred, or maybe are confused, we do mind reading on this podcast. And to prepare our minds for said reading, we must meld them. And during a mind meld, we'll do a countdown and then shout out a thing, and then we try to converge on one psychic wave. It warms you up and gets you ready to read those minds. Mason, are you ready to mind meld?
As I'll ever be.
Alright, we will do the countdown opposite ways. With a 3,
2, 1, start!
Tree. Did you say starch?
Yeah, did you say palm tree?
Pine tree.
Pine tree.
Starch. Like old school, you starch your clothes so that they'll stay nice and stiff.
Yeah.
Okay. 1,
2,
3.
syrup!
Laundry! Where do you think starch comes from?
Oh, no, I was thinking like starch, like cornstarch. I thought corn syrup, and then like where else do you get syrup? From trees.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Oh, wait, what was yours? Detergent?
Detergent. So I was thinking like starch used to make clothes stiff. Pine is a smell that clothes often take.
Gotcha.
Okay. What? We're not supposed to explain these.
Oh, yeah.
Not until the end.
Alright,
Crap. Alright, we've manipulated the mind meld. Alright. 3,
2, 1. Viscous!
I forgot to do it.
Alex! Come on! This is like the third time this has happened.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm just trying to read minds out here. Just doing my best trying to read minds.
Do it again. Forget that I said viscous. What would your word have been?
Washing machine.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I just figured detergent and syrup. When
I'm
you
just call this the beef podcast because that's all I'm serving up is old stingy beef. Fucked up the intro, fucked up the mind meld. Let's see if I'll fuck up the arbitrary question. It's time for everyone's favorite part of the podcast where we arbitrarily come up with a question so that we can decide who can go first. And that question is, who is the last person that licked their plate clean?
Do you ever lick your plate?
I lick my finger. I like wipe the plate and then lick my finger. Does that count?
I don't know because I will quite literally lick stuff clean.
I used to do that, but then like I got acne and I was like, not worth it.
Yeah, like when we have ice cream.
Last week.
Was it last week? It had to be. It was like Sunday, wasn't it?
No,
Saturday.
Oh yeah, well.
We had ice cream over the weekend.
Saturday.
It was on Saturday. I licked my bowl clean. Like, I literally licked the bowl until there was no more ice cream residue on it.
I definitely didn't do that, so I guess that means you go first.
Continuing with the theme of Alex Bevvy beefing at this episode.
Mm-hmm.
You said let's see if I beef the question.
I seem to do pretty good on the question.
You did, but
whether or not I succeeded the question,
yeah.
That's, to be decided.
Is that a different thing?
Yeah, it's just whatever question comes into my mind first is asked. I just wish that I would win. You know what I mean? I just want to win. What's wrong with your glasses?
Gotcha. Nothing in the left pad will fall out sometimes.
Yeah, it does that. We need new glasses. We both need new glasses, but there's a pandemic going on.
I don't want a doctor all up in my face looking at my eyeballs right now.
Touching my eye with needles.
It's like the dentist. Like, that's absolutely the worst
Definitely
thing.
not going to the dentist. I don't even care. I don't even care I'm missing a tooth right now. That's just how it be.
How it be.
Howard B.
Howard B.
All right. Mason, put me out of my suffering and take your turn.
Okay, alright, let's go. Let's think about it. And
I see an old, like, computer monitor operating on, like, Windows 98, old school kind of technology. But all of the icons on the desktop are, like, little woodland creatures. So, like, there's a squirrel and the log, and I guess a log is a woodland creature, and a chipmunk, and a bird, and they're all the, like, little pixelated little icons, you know what I mean?
Mm.
No, I don't think there was a gopher.
Otter?
What kind of woods are you in?
I don't know, gophers can be woodland. No?
No, not gopher is not the first thing that comes to mind. But hey, I mean, do you?
Squirrel, chipmunk, I don't know, snake. There's gotta be snakes in there.
Bird, frog. I don't know.
Gopher!
I don't like your injections into my mind read. Is that what was on your mind, though? Is that you're just helping me along with some extra icons?
No, you're wrong. But I'm still on the. I'm mad. Like, what are some other woodland creatures? Because all you got was squirrel, chipmunk, and log.
I said frog and bird.
I heard bird. I did not hear frog. I heard
said
log.
Frog. No, frog was after that.
Oh,
I
okay.
definitely said frog.
Okay.
Skunk.
Okay.
Just think of Over the Garden Wall, and then think of anything from that show. I guess except for, like, the pig. Ooh, deer.
Deer. Any kind
dude.
of, like, deer. Fucking bucks. Antelopes.
Antelopes.
If we're talking about the woods of the
north,
we got
moose. Yep,
hell yeah.
big moose.
Those fuckers
bears?
are huge.
Oh my god, I can't believe we forgot about bears.
The bears.
The bears. Good.
Yeah, good. You weren't the most wrong.
Mm-hmm.
There were creatures involved.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of an alternate universe where every striped or spotted creature is neon.
That doesn't seem like they'll blend in at all.
So think like a tiger's got the orange and black stripes. Well, it's still got orange, and it's neon, but the black is now like neon fucking like blue.
How is the grass like crazy in this opposite world?
No.
Well, that just seems like it won't help them at all. It'll help them catch their prey because now zebras are fucking like pink and purple. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. I was thinking like green, but yeah.
Pink and green?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want. Just picture just 90s garbage and just vomit it all over these animals.
Yeah, cheetahs. Fucking...
Cheetahs, they're purple and yellow.
Jaguars.
Like highlighter yellow. Jaguars, they're the other colors.
Any snake that's striped?
Yep. Some of them are just gel pens. Like neon gel pens.
So funny. But yeah, no, that...
Well, that just seems counterproductive to both species. The prey will get away, but also they're really easy to see.
They throw excellent parties.
What? Are they humanoid or have human intelligence? Can they throw parties? Or are you just saying that because they're just cool again?
Well, you telling me that you don't think zebras and giraffes and shit can throw parties now? You don't think that they can
right now, right?
You don't think
moment.
they're out there in the wild throwing sick raves in the like fucking prairie?
Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to pay you for copyrighted material because you're just describing the plot of Madagascar.
I thought I was describing the plot of Barnyard, but sure, yeah.
Those are just barnyard animals. You said fucking cheetahs and shit. That's fucking...
Cows are spotted.
Madagascar. Only some cows are spotted. Not even all cows. Are brown cows just still normal, but fucking spotty cows are just fucking crazy?
Yeah, spotty cows are fucking crazy.
Did you just eat your arm a little bit? Yes, you did. Why? Ew, he just licked like...
I did not lick.
Half of his arm.
I did not
then he gummed like half of his arm just now. Why are you doing that?
I don't know, I'm tired.
I've never seen you tired lick yourself before.
I didn't lick myself.
Whatever, you don't... Your mouth opened and insert arm. Fuck, I can't even do this right. Just call me Bevvy Beefers because I'm gonna show you what flavor these beef chips are. Fuck!
Anyway, no.
What?
I was not referring close enough to Madagascar to
Pointing
be
a finger in my face.
struck
I
by the
know this is
copyright hammer.
Madagascar 3D, but I need you to calm down.
Is that the one with the polka dot circus?
Yes, it's the one with the polka dot circus.
I have never seen any of the past ones.
It's Afro circus. Polka dot Afro, polka dot Afro, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. I don't know, something like that. Because he's wearing the clown wig.
Yeah, the only Madagascar things I've seen are the first movie and the Nickelodeon show with the penguins.
I've seen all of them, and
You've
then
seen Escape to Africa?
yes, and then I've also seen the preview for the new show with them as children because that's what everybody wanted.
Is it a show? I thought that was a movie.
Is it gonna be a movie?
I thought it was a
don't know. I saw the picture and I was like, oh, here we go again.
I want fucking Ben Stiller, Chris Rock,
To
Jada
still
Pinkett
voice
Smith,
them.
David Schwimmer.
Giving child voices.
Yes. They all still need to fucking be them. I just
Auto-tune them to be like children.
Yeah, no, not even that. They're trying to do like a weird falsetto like kid voice.
I'll do my kid voice. Hey, how's it going, guys? Is that good or bad?
I think you could pass. Yeah.
I think I just normally could talk and pass.
I think you could be on
What if
fucking
I talk
Franklin
like
or
a baby? Will you
or
give me
Little Bear?
a sandwich? I don't want a sandwich, but only sandwich. Cut the crust off!
you can be on Lil Bear, Lil Bill,
Little bit.
Bubble Guppies.
No, I don't want to be on any of those things.
You don't want to be on Oswald?
I want to be Lil Alex.
Lil Allie, you want to have your own show.
Lil Allie.
You want to be a character on Franklin?
No. Lil Allie!
Caillou?
No! Lil Allie! Fuck you!
Arthur?
Fuck you! Be about a little girl in California, like 90% of the shows.
Little girl in California. She's kooky, and the parents just don't understand her crazy ways.
She climbs on every inch of the house.
Oh, I got it. I got the
The
perfect.
kid from Ju-on.
Angela Anaconda.
Okay, I'll be an Angela.
It'd be scary and give everyone
Acceptable.
nightmares.
I just want to be made out of paper.
That show was scary.
Live out my Paper Mario dreams.
You tell me that show didn't like wig you out?
No, I was fine.
It was fine.
I can see how it could be creepy though. I see your point.
What was that one part of Kablam? What was it? Penny? Wasn't that
What?
in Kablam?
The offbeats?
Oh, I loved the offbeat. No, there was another one. It was called like Penny or something. Her name was Penny.
Oh, what are you talking about? I can't remember that part. I don't remember that part. Alright, I'm gonna do the thing with the mind.
Yeah, you do it. You do
Okay,
it
you
now.
ready?
Yes.
Oh, get it. Get it. Here it is. Get it. Get that image. It's fresh. It's fresh. Get it.
A man smoking a cigarette, and then he gets done and he flicks the butt, and the butt just floats off endlessly
Oh,
into space.
God. He has zero gravity.
To not get copyright struck, I will say it's not playing in my vision, but originally I did kind of think of that meme where like the thing happens and then you hear
The kid who goes spinning off into space, but it's like the cigarette.
Yeah.
He's got to flick it really hard to really get the amount of speed to be meaningful for that meme, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes straight into his face. It's pretty cool. It goes on an adventure. I'm into that. Is he a hard-working man?
Oh yeah, he just got off his shift at the construction site.
Oh, okay. Wow.
What?
I thought you were.
He's
gonna
like a
be
businessman?
I thought you were gonna be like a blue collar man, and so
He is a blue collar man.
Okay, sorry. I will adjust my statement. I thought you were gonna be like a self-made man, a man who's like working a farm. Cause then I would have told you, Mason, you fucking almost nailed it.
Oh.
Because I was picturing a man who had just finished a hard day's work laboring on the post-it fields.
The
And
post-it fields?
Yeah, he's got like one of those, what do you call those garden instruments that have all the like doobers on it? Not a hoe, because that's solid, but the one that had the spikes. It's
a pitchfork.
No, spikes. Like multiple. I guess it's just a rake, but it's like a garden rake as opposed to like a leaf rake.
What? Oh, you're talking about it's like...
Yeah, like it's like
this.
Mason
it's
is
like
making a 90 degree angle, but it's got a bunch of teeth. Yeah, I think that's just called a garden rake. I don't think it's like special, but it's not for leaves. It's for tilling soil.
Yeah.
And then all of his little plants that kind of look like little tomato plants, but instead of tomatoes, they just got post-it notes on them. And he like wipes his brow, so he's doing blue collar, white collar work.
That's so funny.
Off-white, blue collar work. Yeah, that's it.
Off-white.
Yeah, you know how they have like eggshell? It's like blue shell.
Blue shell?
The eggs lay blue shelled.
I want to know what a post-it plant looks like.
Eggs lay blue shelled eggs. Chickens lay blue shelled eggs. Okay, what were you saying about this?
I want to know what a post-it plant looks like. What is a post-it plant?
I just said it's a tomato plant, but instead of the tomatoes, it's got post-it.
It's post-its.
Do you remember when I said that? Like,
vaguely.
We've got fucking... If I'm Bevvy Beefers, you gotta be a bottom... feeder. No, that's not right. Give me a second. No, wait, shut up. I can do this. If I'm Bevvy Beefers, you're Cindy Stewpot. And like, because like I'm fucking up everything I say, but you're forgetting things that literally just happened. Like a stew would.
Oh, no.
You throw something in a stew, that shit's gone. Goodbye, stew.
I was just thinking I really wanted to know what that tool is called, because it's the thing that in shows people always step on, and it like
that's
the
usually
handle comes up and whaps them.
Isn't that usually a hoe? They step on a hoe?
I think it could be either. A hoe would be
rake. Yeah,
a hoe would probably be better, just because it's not sharp. Like I feel like if you stepped on that thing, it wouldn't lean up. You would just stab yourself in the foot with
a hoe.
No, with the thing you're talking about.
I see. Yes,
I'm saying that was I was saying the hoe would be better.
What was I gonna say? You ever do that? You ever try to recreate cartoons and make yourself hit?
I can never actually get it to hit me.
Oh, I've knocked my glasses straight off my head because I'm a dum-dum. It worked. I did it.
Patted Alex on the head.
Thanks. So I tried to recreate the banana peel thing. The thing they don't tell you is it has to be a hard surface for the banana peel thing to work. The thing that is accurate is it does work. The thing that sucks is you land on tile.
Oh.
Yeah, it hurt a lot. Probably shouldn't have done it. I was like, I'm gonna try the banana peel thing, and Mom's like, and then watched me die. And then here I am, a ghost. Bevvy Beefers, the ghost.
You ever been in a place with like the pattern tile, and you just kind of like sit on the floor and like look?
Oh my god.
At the like corners where like.
Have you ever been to a Chili's circa before 2006?
Yeah, probably.
Remember they used to have the tables that had the fucking tile?
Yes! Oh
and
my
then
god.
when they rebranded and they became more of like a Tex-Mex restaurant, they dropped all, which is crazy because like those were like Mexican inspired tile. And then they were like, yeah, fuck all that. We're going to become a weird generic looking restaurant with a lot of glass mirrors and some pressed grass. And we're going to be more Tex-Mex. And we're going to get rid of the baby back ribs, which were our namesake for like 30 years. But then after a while, we're going to realize people want those and then bring those back again.
It's a stupid move. I just, like, not that any of those, like,
fast
chain
casual
restaurant like that are like...
Is it fast casual? Is that what you call those? Fast casual?
Is it really fast?
I don't know. I guess, yeah.
It's like a sit-down restaurant.
But it's like more casual than a nice
Oh, yeah, it's definitely casual.
I think they call that fast casual, but I'm not 100% sure.
Not that any of those are like pinnacle of dining, but man, like Chili's was the bomb.
Chili's was good, and then now it's just like, why the fuck am I getting fajitas at Chili's?
I used to fucks with Applebee's too. I used to be an Applebee's boy.
I probably said this before on the podcast, but one of my birthdays was crushed because all I wanted to do to go to Chili's and get the fucking curly fries because Chili's used to have motherfucking curly fries, and I was there on my birthday, the birthday girl, and just for them to be like, sorry, we don't sell those anymore, and I'm like, you fucks. I didn't say that because I was like 8 and I didn't know the difference. Is that
A
good?
little 8-year-old just shaking her fist at the waiter. You fucks!
Bring me my curly fries or I'll smite you. Well, you know how she is, little Damien.
Little Damien.
Little demon spawn. Alright, Mason, you know what you should spawn? A mind read. Original scene transition.
Star Wipe.
No, that's not original.
That's original.
Star Wipe. Okay, so are you arguing that a Star Wipe has been done so much that it is now original? It's like come back.
It's a comeback, yeah.
Full circle.
Star Wipes were Star Wipes anymore.
Well, I mean, everybody used Star Wipes at one point.
But who does it anymore?
Chili's used to have curly fries at one point. The world is just moving and churning and a burning. It's burning. It's really burning. We really gotta do something.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Anyway, let's distract us from that by reading minds.
Yeah, let's do it. Remember back in February when Australia was on fire? Anyway.
Why do you have to turn the knife? You've already stabbed me.
Alright.
Give me the juice.
The juice. The hard juice. The curdled juice.
A lot of distracting imagery you just painted.
I know, I'm having a hard time.
Just think of an image that would be way better.
Okay, and go.
It's a frog on a twig, and you look really close, and you're like, "Wow, is that like a poisonous frog?" But it's a frog with the pattern of like a koi fish. They're like white and the red.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you're like, well, is it poisonous?
Is it poisonous?
I've never seen a frog like this before. Yeah. That's it. That's all of it. And it's a small frog, like really small, like the size of a dime.
Do you know if it's poisonous? Did your mind get that far?
No, nothing. I'm wondering if it's poisonous. Well, you're wondering if it's poisonous, theoretically.
Yeah, I want to know.
You think I'm just tapping into the upstairs neighbor's mind? You gotta be, right?
I think we've mentioned something about this before. How being in
an
apartment
we gotta
complex
do one in the middle of like a forest or something.
Yeah.
But then who knows that I'm not reading the animals' minds?
I feel like the images would be very different.
I don't know. So, did I nail it?
This one, no. This one was very, very wrong.
Oh, man. Gosh darn it.
Oh, man.
I swirled ice cream on my spats.
I was doing, what's his face? Swiper?
No, swiping.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You know, Swiper really was the pinnacle of dick out look, because he was like mask, gloves,
boots.
Dick out.
Yeah.
Boots, dick out.
Did he wear shoes? Am I wrong about that?
I don't know. Boots had boots. That's all I remember.
Because it'd be weird if he didn't.
Pretty sure Dora had shoes. Think they were white.
Be calling calling a fucking Great Dane tiny.
I mean, a lot of people do that though.
Yeah.
A lot of bouncers, like big beefy boys that like protect the bouncing bar. They call those people tiny. Like, hey tiny, what's up? Mason is yawning into his elbow. He's returned.
I gotta do that.
I want the people to know what happens in the silence. Like, I'm trying to... It's a podcast. They can't see us.
What are we talking about, like, literally 2 seconds ago?
The koi fish, big beefy boys, and then also...
Oh, yeah, my vision. No,
I'm
not at all.
I'm just gonna pretend I never said that.
Big beefy boys?
No, I went... I, like, record scratched myself. What did you say? Huh? Sorry.
Hey guys. That's me. If you're wondering how I got here.
My CD skipped. Sorry about that. Sometimes when I hit speed bumps when I'm on my way to Trader Joe's, my CDs get a little scratched, but that's okay.
Sea of Pepto-Bismol. Just a thick pink viscous.
So like I'm going to Newport Beach and I just see a fucking just like a goopy pink ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have fish still?
Yeah, sure.
They have great digestive system. They can eat magma and they will be fine.
What's the order? What's the order it goes in?
Of like genus, phylum. Kingdom, phylum,
heartburn,
class.
Stomach, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Hey! What? I don't think they go hey at the end.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
It's not like the Macarena?
I was just going to tell you, when I did my stop motion animation project in my last year of high school, we were like, what do we do for the end credits, right? And so we had the one of those posable drawing figures. And so we just moved him so that he could do the whole Pepto-Bismol dance, and we ran the Pepto-Bismol, but we kind of forgot the fact that you have to like insert the images and speed them up to like make it look like an actual moving image because we were doing stop motion, and we literally worked up until the deadline. It sped the song up too because we just sped the whole thing up, and so the song goes.
Oh, you showed me that.
Yeah, and it's just like whoopsies.
And it doesn't look like
anything. No, it doesn't look like he's doing it. But it was just bad. It was bad, and I got an A.
It got an A?
Because that's how bad everyone else's was. So bad.
Although when I was about to do the heartburn, stomach indigestion thing, and you were like, "What are you talking about? Kingdom phylum?" Now I just like kingdom phylum. Like...
Kingdom phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Yeah, I can do it. Fuck you.
Kingdom phylum, class, order, family, genus, species.
Yeah, that's how you break down Animalia and also other things. Plantitalia. I don't remember the plant one.
It's
probably something like that, like Planty or Planti.
Is that the name of the new kid show? Plantitalia?
Maybe. It's like
that sounds like a Disney
It's like
XD
Hetalia,
series.
but for plants. They've personified them into human beings. I don't know if you got it.
I just wanted to, like, I wonder if, like, Disney XD as, like, an original programming network would even exist anymore. If they wouldn't just throw that shit on Disney Plus now.
Who the fuck even knows? I don't know. Now I have to look this up and see if Disney XD is still operating. I don't even fucking know. They probably are. No, my luck, they probably are.
Because, like, if everything's just going to end up on the streaming service anyway.
Why divvy them up to different channels? Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
At this point. Especially when, not that I support Disney as a company at all. The only reason we use Disney Plus is because we can get it for free through means. It's not illegal. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, it came free with my mom's regular cable package.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who am I to look a gift horse in the mouse when I can watch Mouse? Great Harvest Bakery has great fucking bread! The Mandalorian. Anyway. Hey, I have spoken. Okay, let's move on to whatever you were going to say. I have spoken.
But yeah, no, not that I support Disney as a company.
Fuck Disney.
It's so cheap already. Why wouldn't they just throw everything on there? I just don't get it. I don't
like the streaming game. They were like, here's a couple streaming services. Everybody went, that's affordable, and then they were really popular. And then fucking companies just so goddamn greedy.
Yeah, the whole reason streaming services were viable or were so sought after is because it was an affordable alternative to cable, which most millennials thought was stupid. And
because it is.
It is. But now there's too many, and they're all niche, and like there's only like 3 general streaming services.
And even then, I find myself, if I'm ever like, hey, I want to watch Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
You can't find it.
I have to fucking go through 80 million hoops to find it. And if I do find it, it's fucking $5.99, which is a slap in the face when I can get a fucking DVD in a red box for like $1.99, and there's always a BOGO coupon. And it's just like, why are they so fucking expensive? They're 1,000-year-old movies. Fuck you. Like,
yeah, you're telling me that somebody... The distribution or whatever company, the production company that has the rights for distribution for these old movies don't have some kind of deal with either Netflix or Hulu or Amazon or somebody. There's just no way, because I know all of the major fucking whatevers have deals with at least one of the generic streaming services that everybody has.
It's so fucking annoying. And of course, Netflix is fucking impossible because the fucking catalog changes monthly.
Yeah.
And fucking shit leaves in droves. And it doesn't even make sense. Like, one time I saw the Police Academy movies were leaving, but only 1, 3, 4, and 5 were leaving. And I was like, well, is 2 not leaving, or did you never even have 2?
Because that will happen. And that 2 was probably made by a different studio.
Oh my god.
And
all
so there's
all
different
this shit
distribution
happened.
rights.
Every time a sequel comes out in theaters, you should put all that fucking prequel shit in the box. In the red box or on a streaming service. Because that's just good fucking marketing. You know how high that would go if I could be like, Bill and Ted Face the Music's out. I really want to rent 1 and 2. And it's like, cool, you can rent 1 but not 2. And it's like, what the fuck? Death is in the new movie and he's not in the first fucking movie. It's going to be real goddamn confusing. I'm sorry. I'm just going to...
It's just going on a rant. Yeah, but no, I get what you're saying. Because it's like, I get that Bogus Journey in these cases where like the sequels like aren't as well lauded as the original,
but it's important
but like
to the plot of the new movie. You think you would include
or at least seemingly, yeah.
I mean, even not seeming, you have to know what happens in the second one to pick up what's happening in the third one. Oh, but you can watch it instead. Yeah, fuck you. Go dunk yourself into a toilet, you piece of shit. I hate people who say stuff like that. Like, oh, you could just watch it as a standalone. No, they're gonna talk, and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah,
just like when I was watching The Witcher.
There's 3 fucking whatevers in Bill and Ted's case. Of course, like with The Witcher, there's like books and video games and lore and bullshit and whatever. But yeah, no. Anyway, back to the guessing. I believe it was your turn because my last thing was the Sea of Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, and there were fish.
There were fish.
Without heartburn.
Yeah, they did not have heartburn.
Or diarrhea. I mean, I think at a certain point there has to be a bell curve of Pepto, right? So at a certain point you do just start having diarrhea and indigestion just because you're consuming so much Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, I closed my eyes and something that meant bacon is over 350. Alright, it's ready. Get it out, it'll burn.
Open the oven, we're taking it out.
You got the other bit!
I burned my hand.
Well, you don't need skin anyway. Alright, get up that fresh
got
piping hot image. What's wrong?
I got burns now.
Whatever, you peel the dead skin off and let's move it on. Squirt some mustard in there.
Squirt some mustard in there.
Or apparently garlic.
Garlic?
It's because I had that open wound when I was chopping that fresh garlic and it burned like a son of a bitch.
Well, you don't want it to burn more.
I don't know, maybe it's cleaning. I don't know what garlic does.
Like, I know garlic's good for you, but I don't know if that's one of its applications.
I like garlic, so I don't know. It's probably good.
Alright. You sent me an
Excuse
image.
me. I sneezed.
I am seeing
Uh-huh.
one of those magician's rings where they like do the thing where it's like, oh, they're together, and then poof, oh, they're not together anymore. But it's like 12 of them.
Do they all separate at the same time and then relink at the same time?
Yeah, so he has to do it really fast or else the middle 10 will just fall.
Do you know what I imagine that like looks like? You know when you like, it's that like quintessential scene from cartoons and movies where you give someone a folded up piece of paper and they go like, and then like they unfold it and they've got like a really cool intricate pattern, like either like a bunch of people holding hands or like a bunch of snowflakes and stuff, but they do it in like a millisecond.
Yeah.
It's like that, but he's doing it with the rings. So he's like, look at all these rings. Now they're all connected. Now they're not.
I want the really cool one is if he's like holding all of them and he like does like a fucking parabola like bell curve type thing and then like tosses them up in the air and they all disconnect and then when they come back down he just slaps them.
He starts juggling them.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's some other guy lights them on fire and then he starts hula hooping. And then there's a tiger and some marshmallows.
Is it a neon tiger?
Yeah, sure, I'll give in.
Okay, cool.
I'll give you that. You can have that.
Nice,
it's free.
nice,
it's on
nice.
me. Bevvy Beefers.
Bevvy Beefers?
Bevvy Beefers. Okay, so guy with the juggling.
The Bell Beefer?
And they don't have that anymore because they suck. Anyway, No similarities.
No similarities.
Yeah, I was picturing a white painted wall with a medieval painting on it depicting two people of royalty on a white horse riding off, and it's got one of those cool medieval suns on it. You know, you can picture what I'm talking about. It's kind of like the sun from like Rapunzel, kind of. You know what I'm talking about?
The sun from Rapunzel?
Tangled.
Yeah,
the sun. The way they draw them in the fucking medieval times or whatever that is.
They draw the sun weird in medieval times?
It's not weird. It's just like a style. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, obviously you don't know what I mean. Whatever, I'll throw up an image or whatever in the episode corrections is GuESPers.tumblr.com or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, just type in some fucking shit in your search bar like potato peeling porn and then maybe you'll get the answer. I don't know.
Potato peel.
I don't judge. It's like a woman, she's like naked, she's just peeling potatoes.
I was imagining like food porn, like somebody who like takes the peeler and then like does the potato in one go without breaking.
You've seen those videos that are like unskilled labor is not actually unskilled, and it shows like people doing things that are considered unskilled labor and they're doing them like fucking dope.
No, like what?
Yeah, they'll be like, I always remember, I mean, the videos are always compilations with like 12 to 15, but like one's off the top of my head is a woman who is like bundling radishes, and she's doing it at fucking lightning speed. She like grabs like 6 every single time perfectly, secures them in the bundle, and like, and she's just going like chug, 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 and like each time she's grabbing exactly what she needs.
That's dope.
Or there's this like guy and he's working at like Chinese restaurant that's like really really busy, and he's chopping cabbage, and he's chopping it like he drops the cabbage and he just goes boom, and then he just throws it off the line and like next cabbage, and like and he's just fucking chewing. And then there's this like guy who's what's the guy doing? I'm trying to remember. It's a guy and he's cutting avocados, like peeling them. And he's doing it like instantly, like avocado in his hand, boom.
Labor. Knife skills are so fucking like.
Fucking exactly. And I mean that's the point of those videos, and the way like when people are really skilled at like farm work, it's incredible to watch them. Like it's just stupid. Or like they have the videos of people cutting grass the old school way with the sickles, and like how fast they can actually get down a field, and it's like amazing. It's stupid because it's all a fucking scam. And so they can pay those people less. Because they consider that lower work because you don't need a necessarily education
even
for
though
that.
that shit's probably
Hard
way
as
harder
fuck.
than any white collar bullshit.
100%. You got a guy tapping on a keyboard. He didn't fucking. His college education isn't doing a goddamn thing.
Are you proficient in 10 key? Yeah, because it's the easiest fucking thing ever.
Oh my god. I always say, like, yes, I'm proficient in 10K. And they'll be like, prove it. And I'm like, cool, let me type your phone number real fast. Fuck you. Like, what do you want?
And type 1 to 100 in, like, less than a minute.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's stupid fucking. One time I had to rehaul my whole resume because they're like, you have to have your words per minute at the top of your resume. And I was just like, my resume is a PDF. So I had to, like, go find the original file, edit in the fucking words per minute. Whatever.
So dumb. We're grumpy today.
It's because I'm a Bevvy beefer. You know what beef is? Tough. Chewy. Things that are indicative of cranky people.
Are cranky people tough and chewy?
Yeah, I feel like...
what was his name? Or, Walter Matthau and the other old man.
What are you talking about? From Grumpy Old Men?
Yeah.
I don't know who they are, but I know who they are. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mr. Wilson from the Dennis the Menace movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to think of cranky people as the skirt steaks of the world. Like, very quiet, very sinewy.
Very sinewy. They did not cut against the grain, or with the grain.
Nice people are filet mignons, like, so
filet
good.
mignon.
Filet mignon. Did I? Yeah, I said it. Wait, no, did I? Yeah, wait, did I? My answer? My actual thought? Did I do it?
believe so.
Do you remember what it is?
No, I remember I had the magician with the thing, and you were like, no similarities, and then I believe you said it, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh, well, it's gone like a pot of chili on a Fireman's Wednesday. All right, May, we still going? What time is it?
Yeah, I think
time for you to go again. Go again.
Oh man, okay.
It's a whirly bird, Mason, and you didn't get off when you were supposed to.
Okay. What's a whirly bird again?
I think it's one of those things at dangerous fairs where they just like set them up in the parking lot of like broken down malls.
Oh yeah.
And it's a bunch of like half-ass carnival equipment.
Oh yeah, I used to see those all the time because the mall in my hometown was one of those that
No, I think I'm completely wrong. I think a whirlybird is just one of those stupid paper airplanes that you can like rubber band twist yourself and then throw. I don't know. A whirlybird could be literally anything at this point. It's whatever you send your mind to. You know those dancing dolls that you like rip the cord and then they would spin into the air?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a whirlybird. A whirlybird's whatever I make it. I'm God now. Alright, well, put out an image and I'll read your mind.
Okay.
Because I'm God. I'll nail it.
Alright, let's go for it. Let's think. Let's do it. And go.
It's a yellow rose and you're like, oh, it's so beautiful. And then it drips some mustard and you're like, hey, wait a minute.
That's it? That's where it ends? Hey, wait a minute?
It was colored with mustard, I guess. Yeah. Well?
Yeah.
Nailed it?
No.
What do you mean? Alright, Fonzie. You just breathed right in my face. We're in a time of a virus.
We live together.
You don't like it when I blow on you. I'm making myself lightheaded, so I'm gonna stop. I'm God! Nipple slap!
Alright, so what we got is, it's a meteor shower,
Mm-hmm.
but the meteors are
Cake
silver
balls!
dollar pancakes.
No. I wanted cake balls.
It could be a sweets meteor shower. There could be spherical sweets.
You're just like getting the little fucking silver dollar pancakes soaring by, and you're like, oh, it's so beautiful, and you get fucking
whapped in the face with a cake ball.
No, I'm gonna start my image over again because you
Okay.
did me an injustice. Alright, so you're watching the beautiful meteor shower and the silver dollar pancakes going through the side, and you're like, oh wow, it's so beautiful. And then a little bit of syrup just squirts right into your face. It's streaming down from the sky with the pancakes.
It sucks.
Aren't you sad you interrupted my image of the syrup and the pancakes?
Yes, I
Fuck
am.
you.
Sorry.
No flapjacks for you. What'd I call you?
love
Susan
flapjack.
Steampot? What'd I call you?
Susan
Cindy
B.
Crawford.
On the silver dollar.
It's not $half pancakes. Kill out.
Kill out.
God damn it, Bevvy
What are you
Papers.
talking about?
I was trying to say chill out and I just
Kill
said
out.
kill out.
Wasn't that a video game? It sounds like a video game.
You know, Nathan Killian. He's Nathan Fillion.
You know, Killian Murphy.
Nathan Fillion's evil brother.
Killian. They have a different last name.
What's the guy you said?
Killian Murphy.
That's
But I believe that might be how his name's actually pronounced.
That's Cillian Murphy's
It's Cillian.
third cousin. He's not even
Killian.
evil. He's just a guy. Sorry, my name's Killian.
How's that spelled? K-I-L-L-I-N? You know, like kill Ian.
You know
What's
I-
your name?
You know I had to do it to him. Goodbye, cruel world. I hardly ruled you.
Welcome to the business convention. What's your name, sir?
Business convention.
My name's Killian. What's yours? And looks down at his name tag that obviously says Ian, covers it up. My name's Howard.
Why does he? Because he's gonna kill him.
Because
he
it's
knows
Kill
his name?
Ian.
Oh no! I didn't even think about the ramifications of killing Ian. The guy who spelled E-A-I-N or whatever is just like, I'm fine.
But it's only IANs.
It's only IANs will die by this man's hand. But can we go back address business convention, please?
Business convention? What? Business convention 2020.
I just want to know what at the convention, like, is business happening at the convention, or is this like a home expo where there's like a bunch of stalls and each stall is trying to advertise you some sort of business?
Yeah, you're gonna go to the symposium at 3 all about suitcases.
That's where the guy who gets the Post-it note tomatoes goes to sell
God,
fresh
it's like
stuff.
a farmer's market.
Fresh highlighters, picked fresh right off the bush. Highlighters here, we got them in nice yellow and a ripe orange.
Come get your staples. Groomed fresh last week.
Groomed them fresh last week.
Groom. I said groom.
Wild copiers, been tamed, breastfed, wild copiers.
No paper jams, guaranteed.
No paper jams, guaranteed. I raised these from my own teat, so that they would be friendly with humans.
And
best quality.
Got, like a piece of paper printed out, and it's like a tongue, so it looks like it's like wagging.
Oh jeez. I don't like the way you did the wagging sign. It very much looked like you're doing here's the door and the steeple and the people.
This?
Yeah.
What kind of church door is this? Where it swings out like a garage door?
I don't know. Maybe we're at a church that has a Tuscan style door. Fuck you. Like,
French
also,
doors with the like.
It could have been doing the. Oh yeah, it's way better. I don't think Tuscan's a style of door, or maybe it is. Who knows? I don't know much about interior design. You know what else that looked like, your weird hand gesture? It looked a lot like if you were failing to make a shadow puppet. Like, let me make a dog, and then you just, like, fuck it up.
My childhood home,
Mm-hmm.
which I believe you went to one time,
Been there once.
had French doors that I did not know were doors that could actually open until I was, like, 13.
Why didn't you know they could open?
Because we never opened them. I didn't realize what they were. I thought it was just door, like, useless. I just thought it was like a useless, like, decoration, I guess. I didn't realize that they were functional fucking doors that, like, opened and...
Where were they? I don't even remember seeing French doors.
They were, do you remember where the fireplace was?
Nope.
In the room with the couch?
Yes.
So in the room with the couch, on the far wall, opposite of the front door, there were French doors over there.
Opposite?
Next to the kitchen. Yeah, that went into the backyard. The French doors
I've only
went into the
been in
backyard.
that kitchen for like a total of 20 minutes, so I don't really remember that part too much. We ate really overcooked and sad burgers, and then I watched you play guitar. Romance!
Was that the same day as the thing?
With the Chuck Jones exhibit? Yeah.
Cool.
Should I go or we're done?
So we can squeeze you in.
Squeeze me in? Alright, let's get it. It's good. Get it. I promise it's fresh.
You got 3 minutes to sell me on you. Why should I hire you? Go. I'm squeezing you in.
I'm putting my thoughts into your brain.
That's impressive.
Did it work? Tell me.
We'll see.
My resume's in there. I printed it, put it in your brain. Wait, we figured it? Yeah, you said it was the convention business. Wait, no, was that your guess? The business convention? Is that what you actually thought? I want to make sure that I remember. Was business convention your last thought? You were the one who just went.
No, we went on a tangent. So I had like Killian, and then because you said kill something.
But what was your image?
What was my image? Oh, the Silver Dollar Pancake Meteor Shower.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, here's mine.
Okay, all right. Here we go. We got one of those mugs that changes color, but it doesn't. It changes from like white to eggshell, so it's really useless, and it's kind of really hard to tell when the liquid in the cup is warm.
Off-white blue or off-white eggshell? Wink. I did the thing that you did with the tiger. Hey.
You gave it to me, so I'll give it to you.
Hey. Wait, what were you saying? It changed. That's it? It's just a mug that changes color?
Yeah, it's like a useless color-changing mug, where it's like it goes from white to eggshell, so you're like, is it hot?
Wow.
That kind of looks off-white.
You created the most vanilla thing possible, but my image was so beautiful and amazing. It's kind of sad.
Well, it seems like your mind intrusive powers don't work, so I'm not gonna hire you.
You were reading someone else's resume. How dare you hold that against me? Anyway, you're in a beautiful forest, and you see some light, and you're like, "Oh, fireflies! I love fireflies!" And so you part the thing, and you see a plant, and the plant has little flowers on it, and the flowers are stars.
Oh.
And it's just one plant, so like one normal sized plant, and then you're like, "That's not fireflies. That's beautiful though."
How sweet.
Star plant. And on that note, we shall end the podcast. If you heard anything in today's episode that sounded incorrect to you, and or was a question that was posed and not answered, we do answer those questions in episode corrections on GuESPers.tumblr.com. I do 5-minute memes and also updates up on the Twitter, and that's at a GuESPers podcast. Mason?
We also have this podcast that you can listen to on all of the podcasty places like Apple Podcasts. If you do listen on Apple Podcasts, please rate us 5 stars and give us a follow or a like or whatever. It helps people discover the show. You can listen on Spotify. You can listen on Overcast and Stitcher and Google Podcasts and all those good places. You can listen on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. GuESPers is just the name of the channel. You follow us on there. Give our videos and channels and shit a like. It's cool. We also, if you see something in the episode, if you don't see something in the episode corrections that you were wondering about that we didn't answer, you could email us. GuESpersPodcast@gmail.com.
And I'll try to psychically read the email live on the podcast recording.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's a bit that we haven't gotten to do yet because nobody's sending us no emails.
Yeah, guys, get that. Switch the gears of the car to the next shift gear. I don't know how manual works.
I never got that license. Anyway, yeah, I believe that about sums it up. We got the Twitter, the Tumblr, all the stuff, and the email, and all that.
That is all the things that we just said. So you know what happens next, Mason? You bring this girl on home so that she isn't out to pasture anymore. Put her in. It's almost cold time, hopefully. Get her in the barn, Mason. Go! Bring this podcast on.
Well, we didn't get anything right today. Oh, shit.
Well, Mason's alarm went off, and I guess that's how we end the podcast. All right, bye!
Bye! This is where they're guessing